color-coded blue starting to the south. And their opponents, the Immortals, as the yellow-orange side to the north.
Yeah, the Immortals going with a very standard setup, pair of AMS-50s, pair of IS-3s, and then, of course, the AMS-30 to balance out. Whereas efficiency, yeah, once again, going with that Borsig, they really like that Borsig tank. I don't disagree with that, and then they have that balanced out with, of course, a pair of 110s, AMS-50, and an IS-3.
You know, we were talking about who was that team that actually made that eastern move towards the forest, taken out those T1s and went for a brilliant surrounding maneuver around the inner city. It was the Immortals.
Was it the Immortals?
Yeah, it was the Immortals. Like it was the Sirius with his 1390 that took out like both T1s to the eastern forest. And
no, it was Front Mission actually.
Was it Front Mission?
Yeah, because the team that did that won, and the Immortals lost on that particular set. And the Immortals didn't even go with an AMS-50 that time.
Okay, just maybe I'm getting confused. We're just getting so many matches up, but it was missed. Okay, it was missed. So I guess my initial assessment was right.
I guess. I mean, since they're going with the AMS-13 this time,
they're exactly going with the same lineup.
Yeah, maybe they learned something that time.
Indeed,
and they're trying this strategy out.
It has proven like quite the effective counter to that Borsig. Now, obviously, this time around slightly different because positions have been reversed. They're starting up north this time, so they're not going to have the exact same option. But yeah, definitely a bit of mobility edge towards the Immortals, so who have a very interesting split here on screen. Look at that. They've got most of their troops towards the inner city, but they've got one, I believe it's probably a 5100 to the railroad and a scout towards the northeast.
Yeah, not sure if that's the AMS-13 or the T1 just yet.
Yeah.
The other forces...
It looks like a 13, like just by the way, by its speed. I think it's that 1390.
Yeah, quite possibly. The other forces on the Immortals, though, progressing down the western part of the city area. So the most western side of the map, they're slowly progressing down there. Same with the tank on the railway as well. He's slowly moving down there. And I really like this maneuver coming out from the Immortals because they realize with that T1 that none of the Insidious Gaming or Team Efficiency members are down in the city. So they're completely monopolizing that area. And once they have secured the city area, it's going to be extremely difficult for Team Efficiency to come back in to defend that.
Yeah, indeed, and we've seen that the Borsig has a lot of trouble just cracking shots towards the southern base position, pretty much, because of those buildings and the cover that is provided over there. Now, when it comes to Team Efficiency, they have a very defensive, very passive setup towards the southeastern forest, pretty much, so they're defending their own base right now, essentially. Essentially, they are defending their own base, or perhaps even baiting the Immortals to actually have a crack down southwest. So it's an open invitation. Will the Immortals take it? Eventually, I think they will.
Yeah,
I think they will eventually.
They're continuing to use that T1 as the early scout, sending that in, just make sure no one else is there.
Oh, they know nobody's out there.
Yeah, I think, I mean, this could potentially work out for them as long as they don't get spotted too early, and as long as they don't go overly aggressive into this push, they should be completely fine because they're still undercover and they have control of the city area. And it's not gonna. Not only it's not gonna allow Team Efficiency to not go for the base capture, but it's gonna be harder for Team Efficiency to come back into to defend the current position of the Immortals.
All right, Mega Jewel, the first one to go down. That's on the Efficiency side. So the T1 was taken out. So look at that. And then as soon as he was taken down, now the Efficiency members are really pushing hard towards the northeast, and they have been spotted.
Yeah,
but
Sirius.
yeah, is this gonna be enough? Because the Sirius is all alone.
Yeah.
He's all alone and he's trapped. He's got to get out of there.
Comics is going for it.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's a 1390, so he's gonna have time to get out of dodge. But yeah, of course, Heinz Linderman's gonna go down here with this T1. But so basically, it's a full-on push coming from Team Efficiency to the east, and that's actually very well done. I gotta say, it's extremely well done because I don't think they're gonna commit to that. I think they're going to regroup and reposition exactly. They're not coming back down south. After inflicting some damage on the Sirius and taking out Heinz Linderman, they're coming back to defend their own base because they know that the Immortals are going to go for it. Yeah,
well, they spotted at least a couple of those heavy tanks on the Immortals side right next to their starting position here. So Mr. Dead staying back with in combination of that tank destroyer Borsig, DJs as well. So both Mr. Dead and DJs and the other three members now making their way back to defend this.
This is exactly the same scenario that we've seen in the previous semifinal between Insidious and Silly Ducks. Pretty much. Silly Ducks actually pulled this off last time brilliantly, and Efficiency is going for the exact same tactic right now.
Yeah. Definitely. So both the T1s though going down on the Immortal side. So
what I'm liking is that the Immortals are being patient. They're not going for it.
Yeah.
Because they probably saw just the previous match and they're not like falling into the trap.
Yeah.
They're patiently waiting, and that's very, very well done.
Definitely. So Botek did take an early shot here, though, so he does have to be a little bit careful. Tanaka and Comics once again moving up to this northern edge of the map.
They're gonna go for it.
They're actually this maneuver is really paying off because it's allowing them to get those couple of sneak shots onto those unexpected tanks, and then they pull back and just kind of rinse and repeat this process.
Right now,
eventually it's gonna add up.
They're gonna go for the capture because they're sending that extra T1 to capture the base eventually, and the IS-3 and that 5100 just there to provide cover fire, so it's gonna force a split on the Immortal side too. You know, that's what like it's been working out for Silly Ducks in our previous matchups, so why not do the same thing? It's been paying off.
Yeah, so a little bit of a stalemate situation going on right now. The Immortals still right next door to the starting
But that's
position.
smart though. That's smart. They shouldn't engage just right this second, pretty much, because they kind of feel. Of course, the Immortals have seen the previous game as well, so they kind of feel, okay, you know what? These guys are probably gonna go for our base up north, pretty much. So they've left the Cirrus, I think, and whoever's to the railroad as well to cover for that. So it's a 2-on-2. The Cirrus got to watch out though. He took a lot of damage. Took about 400 hit points damage here. So. But he's very mobile, so I don't think he's going to get trapped out there. You got Iron Bus covering up for the base as well, so yeah, once again, like you said, a very perfect stalemate situation here.
Oh, Tanaka taking a big shot there.
Yeah, courtesy of Iron Buzz, very well done. And the series being up north is really just that's what's making the difference here compared to you know, Insidious mistake in the previous matchup, is that they can't send in their T1 to start capturing the base because of the Cirrus. He's way too mobile, he's too fast. So he'd be very easy for him to crack a shot to prevent the capture and
honestly,
still get
if I were the Immortals, seeing both Tanaka and Comics up here, I would go for the push right now because it's an outnumbering situation. And yeah, see, Iron Buzz,
but there's still the Borsig. There's still the Borsig though to be worrying about.
That's true.
That's why they're not going for it down south, because you know the Borsig, that's a serious argument.
Yeah.
If he lands like say 2 shots, then basically it's not a 3-on-2. Yeah, it's not a 3-on-2 anymore. So they got to be careful about this. I'm agreeing with both team strats right now. They're really playing this smartly, and I think that's because they've actually seen CD Ducks pull that off in the previous game too.
Yeah. So Tanaka, you're still in the northern part of the map, but I do believe they should be pulling back soon because it's not really accomplishing anything up here. Maybe just regroup with the team and then go for a...
And there's not enough time left as well.
Honestly,
it's only like 2 minutes 30.
I mean, even the southern part, like neither team can really go for the push because whichever team comes out is going to get flown to bits, especially with the current positioning coming out from both teams. I mean, the Immortals are completely undercover. Most of the efficiency members are undercover as well. So, I mean, the second you come out of cover, of course, the tanks undercover are going to have be a huge advantage. Botek actually down to about 820 there, so he took a lot of damage. I think overall hit points wise, still definitely the Immortals have
a little bit of an edge because the heavy tanks have not suffered too many hits. It's only the Cirrus who took about 400, but yeah, the heavy tanks are relatively healthy now. Yeah, because of D-Juice, they're just not daring to move out.
Yeah.
Looks like a draw.
Yeah, it actually might be because I really don't think either team wants to completely risk this first set. I mean, although not a lot is on the line, I mean, it's only the first set, you have plenty of time to make up for this, but usually the first set is extremely crucial, especially, you know, not only for morale, but just, you know, just you can take that momentum into the upcoming sets. Honestly, yeah, I mean, if I were the Immortals, I'll go for it. I mean, you know, even though it is risky and most likely that Borsig, you know, will, if it lands its shots, it's gonna blow you to bits. But I mean, at the same time, it's the first set. It's a pretty balanced setup. You know, they got the firepower, they got the 2 AMX-50s, they have the IS-3s. You know, if the AMX-13 comes at the right time, they can definitely, you know, maybe pull something off here. 50 seconds remaining now.
Yeah, this is gonna be a fight. Most likely. Yeah, even if they try to go for the capture now, it's not going to change anything. They simply don't have enough time to accomplish anything with 30 seconds left on the clock.
Iron Buzz being spotted here.
Well, I mean, they already know where everybody are, so... Yeah, it's just comics here. Just
Yeah, see, I think Coms was trying to maybe get some shots. Oh, look at Hades starting to
yeah.
damage. Actually, they're moving in here.
yeah, D-Juice. Maybe he
Oh,
can get
efficiency.
Hades. Maybe he can get Hades. One more shot will take care of Hades. Can he do it? I think he can. I think he can. D-Juice lightning.
Only 400
Yeah.
though. One more 5 seconds. He should be able to manage to get one more shot
One
before
last
this
shot.
timer
One
ends.
last shot.